This is insane. Every day, it's one new name after the other. And now we have another player being linked to the Knicks. According to recent reports, former two-time All-Star Victor Oladipo is looking to make his return to the NBA. And the New York Knicks are the favorites to sign him. We're going to break down all of these latest reports today. But before we get started, guys, about 54% of you watching this video right now are not subscribed to the channel. We are on a mission to try to reach 50,000 subscribers, and we could really use your support. If you enjoy daily Knicks content like this, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button because it could really support all the great content that we're creating for you. And now, let's get started. The Knicks are the favorites to sign free agent Victor Oladipo. The odd makers have been very busy as of late, especially concerning the Knicks. They have linked the Knicks to Kevin Durant and Giannis Antetokounmpo. But this next report is insane. According to the odd makers at Bovada Official, the New York Knicks are the favorites to sign former two-time All-Star Victor Oladipo. Shout out to NBA Central on the app X for giving us the following information. According to them, Victor Oladipo says he's not retiring and still has a lot left in the tank. According to Oladipo, I'm not retiring. It's just not what I'm doing right now. I got a ton left in the tank. I'm training, I'm rehabbing every day. Shout out to Victor Oladipo. I'm glad he's not retiring. I'm glad he has a lot left in the tank. And I'm glad he's looking to make his NBA return. And that all would have been fine until the odd makers at Bovada Official released the following report. According to the odd makers at Bovada Official, the New York Knicks are the favorites to win the Victor Oladipo sweepstakes. Yes, they said sweepstakes. According to them, the New York Knicks have the best odds at minus 125 to land Oladipo. The next best team, even in the same vicinity, to land Oladipo is the Orlando Magic at plus 400. Then you have the Celtics, the Thunder, and the Cavaliers. You gotta think, at being minus 125, Vegas has to know something that we don't know. Why are the odds for the Knicks so good to land Victor Oladipo? Minus 125, Vegas has to know something that we don't know. Those odds are just too good. But let me say this, not another guard. We don't need another guard on this team. He is 6'3", 32 years old. So he's older, he's undersized, and he hasn't played in the league for a long time. And you want the Knicks to go after him? No way, not on this planet. I would rather the Knicks play the rookies that we have and give them time than sign Victor Oladipo and get him on this team. 6'2", 32 years old, a career 34.7% three-point shooter. That's the player that people want the Knicks to go after. This is the player being linked by the odd makers to New York. Thanks, but no thanks. We do not need him on this team. Can we get more size? 6'7", 6'8". If we're talking about this season right now, I would rather the Knicks sign Chuma Okeke or TJ Warren. They're better for this team right now. They offer more size. They can score. And in the case of Chuma, he can do a little bit of everything. Rebound, pass, score, defend. He's 3-and-D. Tom Thibodeau would love him. Would Tom Thibodeau really appreciate a Victor Oladipo right now at this stage of his career, coming off of all of these injuries? I don't think so. I don't think he has a place on this team. Now, if you're trying to convince me that the Knicks should sign him this offseason, you might be able to get me on board with that. Only because I don't know the Knicks guard situation this offseason. I don't know what's going to happen with Campaign. I have no idea what's going to happen with Landry Shamet. And if we're missing some of these players and the Knicks do not want to promote some of their rookies to the main roster, then I might be okay with the Knicks going after a player like Oladipo. But going after him now, mid-season, would not make any sense because he's not the player we need right now. I would rather get a TJ Warren or a Chuma Okeke on this roster. They make way more sense for this team. They're taller, they're more athletic, they're a little bit younger, and they can help this team right now in terms of what we need. We need bench scoring. Chuma and TJ can offer that. And with the case of Chuma, I've said it in a number of videos, but I'll say it again. He is basically Josh Hart 2.0 off the bench. He does a little bit of everything. Tom Thibodeau would love him. New York would love him. I already love him, but if he was part of the main club, I would love him even more because that's how well he fits this team. All due respect to Dipo, everything he's putting out there, all the work he's putting in. I understand a lot of people don't believe in him. He has a chip on his shoulder. I get that. Use that as motivation to return back to the NBA and dominate. And if you're going to do that, I wish you all the best of luck. But do not come to this Knicks team if you don't fit what we need or what we're looking for right now. He doesn't fit right now. In the offseason, maybe, but we'll have to get there first. But honestly speaking, given all of the injuries he has, he's an injury risk. He's another injury-prone player. You want to add a player like that to this championship contending team? I know I don't. I would rather the Knicks promote a rookie and give him significant minutes off the bench than sign Victor Oladipo. I would even rather them go out in free agency and look for other players that fit this roster better. Younger, perhaps. Taller, perhaps. Give us more things that we need. Shooting, defense, being able to pass, rebound, all of these things. The Knicks will be able to find that if they look, if they don't settle. In my opinion, signing a player like Victor Oladipo would be settling, would be going after a name. Something that an older front office would have done. Not this current Knicks front office. They don't make moves like that. The moves they make, they understand. It's supposed to help this Knicks team today and moving forward. Victor Oladipo will not do that at this stage of his career. Maybe you can convince me otherwise during the offseason, but as of right now, my mind is not going to change. Oh yeah, by the way, message to Bovada Official and all the odd makers out there. Can we stop a little bit? Kevin Durant, Giannis Antetokounmpo, and now Victor Oladipo, take the weekend off. Matter of fact, take the whole next month off. Relax, get back into form, and I'll see you during the offseason when we can look at those odds again. But as of right now, please stop because this is just insanity. We do not need Victor Oladipo. But the fact that these odds are so good for the Knicks to land them, I can't lie. I'm a little bit worried right now. But what about you guys? What do you think about the odd makers giving the Knicks such good odds to land Victor Oladipo in these sweepstakes? Let me know how you feel about that in the comment section below, guys, because honestly, I would love to hear from you. But that's going to do it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, go ahead and smash that like button, leave a comment below, and of course, guys, please subscribe to the channel. Until next time, Knicks fans, take care of yourself, your families, and each other. Peace and love.